self-proclaimed best Hearthstone player. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Aggro Druid. I need to shut up sometimes. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cards and Coffee. If this is your first episode of Cards and Coffee, the idea is that every Monday morning, we open up Hearthstone, pick a deck, and play about 3 games. I like to keep things a little casual with it. Typically, there's a goal in mind, but we're not overthinking it. It's Monday morning. We're here just to kind of relax, ease into the week a little bit, and just enjoy some Hearthstone. Also, if you'd like to join me for the Cards and Coffee recordings, I stream them live on twitch.tv/DubbaSlick, and that is every Tuesday morning at 8:30. Either way, I think that's enough talking. Let's get into some Hearthstone. So we're going to pick things up where we left off last week, playing some Big Shaman in Standard, just kind of climbing up the ranks a bit because it is the start of the new season. And yeah, let's take a look at the deck. So since we're picking up from last week's episode, I won't go over the deck too much. This is a fairly typical Big Shaman deck. You'll notice a lot of the main features in it that are typical in a Big Shaman deck. The only thing that I really want to point out is that we're using this Auction House Gavel in combination with the Barbaric Sorceress to, hopefully swap the cost of from the other side and, in theory, make it cheaper to play. But other than that, we reviewed a lot of the stuff last time, so let's not get bogged down with too much deck analysis for this episode, and let's just get right into some games. How about it?
Rastakhan versus Lunara.
Does anybody remember the last Druid deck I went up against? The Quest Druid, the OTK?
Fire empowers us.
Now I have this fear of Druid in Standard. Anyway, so we got 2 Barbaric Sorceresses in our hand. Man, say that 3 times fast. Barbaric Sorceresses. So here's what I'm going to do. All of these cards here are okay to have in hand at the beginning of the game. It's not the best. Oh, there's an... Oh, there's... Oh my gosh. First game of the day. I'm stumbling over my words. Anyway, okay, cool.
Nature's blessings upon you.
And you as well. You as well. All right. Can I finish my thought here? As I was saying just a few moments ago. Let me finish this thought here. Think of 6 different things. I'm equipping the Auction House Gavel right now to reduce some of the battle cry minions in my hand. Anyway, the reason I kept 2 Barbaric Sorceresses as well as our hero card there. Again, let me do this. The opponent's playing quick. Got to keep pace here. I'll swing at him. The reason we kept all of those cards is because we don't want to draw any of our other high-cost cards right now because, well, we can't play them, but also we'd like to try to reduce their cost and perhaps cheat them out with some other cards depending how we play them. So yeah. Oh man, that was a hectic first 30 seconds of the game. All right, so we have both of our sorceresses down to 5. Unfortunately, we can't play any of them right now, but actually we don't want to because we don't have from the other side in our hand, so I guess the only option is to draw some cards. I think from the last couple games in the previous episode and starting this one off, we've always had this in our hand. This was never bottom deck. I hope I just didn't jinx myself. The next 2 games, we will never see him again. There's no more Stormpike. Oh, we'll see. We'll see.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
What is he saying there? I'll have to look that up.
All it takes is love, care, and death.
Okay, does anybody not want to play this card right now? That's what I thought.
The Stormpike clan bows to no one!
And I'll tell you what, we were playing pretty aggressive in the last couple games, and that seemed to work out well for us. That's why I just threw all those into the face instead of trying to take that thing out. Why not? Especially if this is like that quest druid. Well, there we go. I think I just proved my point. This looks like an aggro druid. So fast gameplay is the name of the game right now. All right, now we have to make some decisions. So there's no from the other side in sight. And I think as far as building a wall, this might be our best shot. And talk about a great card to have out on turn 6. If you haven't seen the last episode or heard my thoughts on this one, yeah, the opponent was like hovering over it. Nice. But this card, this Flesh Behemoth here, once he dies, he'll draw another undead from the deck, which we have a few of. And not only will he draw it, but it will summon.
My client is.
Yeah, you think you can silence me? Take that. Anyway, it will summon another copy of whatever you draw. So, all right, let's start taking things out here. Don't need to coin anything out. Yeah. Watch them silence this one too. No? Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Nice. Nice. Comes in handy. Okay. Now I'm starting to get a little nervous. Okay. Wouldn't a great combo be if I had 5 more mana, but I don't. To play this, do the AoE, then chomp this thing. But we can't do that. So I think for now, we can either rush right into it and take it out with that thing, which I think we do, and then play that, and we'll have 1 more mana left. Sometimes I get too over-analytical about things, so let's not do that. We know this is an aggro druid. For the most part, we know what kind of tricks they're going to be up to. Actually, I want to take this thing out too. Okay. Was that the right move? I don't know. Like I was saying, sometimes I get too analytical about it, which is good. I mean, this is a strategy card game, but analysis paralysis, as they like to say. Sometimes it's better just to go with the flow. Maybe this time will be one of those times. Or not. What are you thinking, aggro druid? What are you thinking? Whew, that was close.
Just resting my
Okay. I'm predicting as we get farther along in the turns where we're able to start building up the wall of taunt minions, get our bigger minions out, we'll see them playing, just kind of struggling to build the board. Maybe. Maybe. We're just having trouble dealing with our big minions here. Okay.
What?
So one option is we could play this thing and essentially steal both of his minions. Or we could play Brucan, just because this might be a good opportunity to do that. You know what? In the intro of this video, I said about keeping things casual. Let's keep it casual. We're just having fun. Let's try stuff here.
Just resting my eye.
Oh man, now I have to wait for him? Okay. I love the concept of this card, the Park Panther, as though it's like security. You know, it's like, if I could explain my analysis of card mechanics.
Just resting my eyes.
Much happened. Anyway, like I was saying, it's kind of cool that you have like this panther coming out attacking, and then gives your hero time to attack. It's like a security dog, you know, attacks first and you get to attack. Anyway, who cares? You know, because there's not a lot going on the board right now, we could play our hero and do some fun things, or we could just buff our deck because there's plenty of other stuff in there. Well, not plenty, but some. You know what? I think we're at a good point.
My time has
Why not do this?
give everything I've got.
People watching are like, what are you doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing. Playing Hearthstone. Nice. Perfect. Base for 6. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm playing Hearthstone. Are you playing well? No. No.
Growth, life, happiness, and friends.
All right. I think we have to speed our tempo up a little bit. So how do we do this? Okay. I think I might play the Abominable Lieutenant next. Then whatever else he's throwing out, we just kind of eat. Hopefully that should speed up our tempo a little bit. You know what? Just because we have it here, let's throw this one. Oh, let's not do that. Do we want 2, 3? Yeah. Do we want 2, 2 3s, or a 2, 2 and a 6, 6? Yeah, we want that. I think. Honestly, what we could have done there instead was play the hero power, get the 2, 2 3s, then thrown that out. That would have really bumped up our, well, I don't want to say tempo, but just speed of winning the game. Oh well. Hindsight is 2020. Speaking of which, I was watching back the last episode and there were so many misplays. There were so many misplays. I was like, why did you do? But oh well. I guess that's how you learn. I'm not the best Hearthstone player. Or am I? Self-proclaimed best Hearthstone player. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Aggro Druid.
That rope's burning again.
I need to shut up sometimes. Perfect. Do have the AoE thing there, so. How about, tell you what, how about we do this? Knock him down a little bit. Oh, crap. That was, hey, there's a misplay. Should have done this first. And I should have done this. Oh, no. Oh. Nah, that wasn't a misplay. It wouldn't have counted. For some reason, just right there, I was thinking that this was affected by any minion on board. It's only when one of our minions die. Okay. So how many games of Big Shaman? How many games of Big Shaman have I played? Why don't I know that mechanic? It's first game. It's always first game to get those.
See, my client is.
Whatever. We have enough on hand. Oh, no, now we don't. No, we don't. Wow. What a roller coaster ride of a game so far. Well, this thing's getting buffed, so that's cool. I really should have played this one sooner. Oh well. Still no from the other side. Look at that. There's 2 in my deck, and I only have 10 cards left. What are the odds? Anyway, I'm going to hit this first. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to do this.
Your end is not.
And just to keep on pace, because I think we can do something worthwhile here, I'm going to drop this down. We're 1 point away. Whoa. 1 point away. Come on. So I know the ranking system is a little bit different, or I should say the matchmaking system is a little bit different from back in the day. Not all of it's based on your rank and ladder. It's your
You failed.
it's just your matchmaking, what do they call it, stat or something like that, like how well you're doing. But still, it's crazy seeing bronze 8 over there, and we're going up against a fairly difficult opponent right now. Tell you what, folks, I think we lost this game. I think we did. Let's play this. Hopefully we can reduce the cost if he has a spell in hand. And he do. He do have spell in hand. Let's play this. Okay. I'm just going to hit this button because I can. And yeah, you know, I will throw that out just for the sake of throwing it out. Wow. Again, roller coaster ride of a game. Fun game to play, but yeah, I can't see a way we're coming out on top. But let's just finish it out, see what happens. How many cards does he have left in his deck? 8. I have 9. Okay.
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
You gotta be.
The sea floor be its own treasure.
Wow. All right, I'm going to do this just in case we get some kind of minion. And I'm going to play this. Should have played that sooner, I think. Hey, look at that. Why not?
Feeble bones!
Let's do this. Then I'm going to evolve it.
Job's done.
A Nerubian egg. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed.
I'm the brood mother! Don't you ever forget!
I'm just not saying anything anymore. Yeah, well.
All the elements.
I bring the muscle and the magic!
I always like to finish out a game even though it looks hopeless. You never know what could happen. It is Hearthstone.
I owe you one.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, man. Actually, I'm not giving up hope.
You honor.
Doing this. Building a wall. Hopefully we can do something here.
With Carestia's blessing, I will find the truth.
I don't know what that card is. What are you? What do you do? After you cast a spell on a friendly minion, set its attack and health to the higher of the two. Useless. We do have 9 damage on board, though. Yeah. Well, folks.
I owe you one.
Wait a minute.
I'm almost out of cards.
We do this. Right. I just want to say we could. I don't think we'll slow it down enough. Let's do this since that's lifesteal. And just because I'm throwing stuff against the wall here. So what I'm hoping for is that... actually, I don't know what I'm hoping for.
You honor the Earth Mother.
I'm hoping to just keep one of those... Well, never mind. Who cares what I was going to say? The idea was that I was going to play the Lieutenant next and hopefully get one of those big minions, but we're done here. Say well played.
Your training has paid off.
Always be courteous, even if you lose. All right, next game.
Rastakhan versus Kurtrus!
Haven't seen Demon Hunter in a while, but tell you what, I think we're going to keep all these cards. Again, it's not early game stuff, but it's not necessarily things that we want to buff or reduce the cost of. They're still playable mid, early. 5 games in a row. 5 games in a row. Stormpike has joined us. But yeah, even though those cards aren't super low cost, it's still better to have them in hand instead of just sitting in the deck. I love this Big Shaman deck. It's so much fun to play.
Watery grave awaits! Drown!
Immune while attacking. After you cast a spell, attack the lowest health enemy. I'm going to ignore that and draw a card.
Job done.
Knowles. Great. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but early game is really tough with Big Shaman. If you have something super aggro, it doesn't work out well. But we do this, reduce, or rush and get rid of that thing. I don't want to waste time reducing, so let's do that now. But again, we got to deal with early stuff. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, take him as bait. I don't care. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Lifesteal and taunt with that thing? Thank you. Thank you. Just building up my lifesteal right here. Oh, this is great. Look at that. Okay, what I'm thinking is first we draw a card, use 3 of our 6 mana for that, see what happens. Okay, I want to play the Knoll now because I want to get rid of that thing. But also, since we have the mana, let's throw this one out. Why not? Wow, I'm so glad we didn't waste time reducing the cost in our deck.
What have you sacrificed?
6-4? Hey. Not first time seeing that, but goodness. Okay, let's keep building up this wall here. We have the mana, so let's reduce one of our barbaric sorceresses. Man, say that 3 times fast. Dude, playing against aggro decks, and especially an aggro deck with a fast opponent, I'm just like, let's go, let's go, let's go.
His prison.
Like, I need more coffee.
The jailer. No measure to my fury!
Okay, we could rush and get rid of that thing, but then that's only down to 2 health. So let's do that and eat it. Oh, man. Oh, or we could do math and see if we won. Remember that whole thing with the analysis paralysis? That's what happened there. I wasn't looking at the obvious. I wasn't looking how much damage I had on board. I was just like, fast opponent, fast deck, go, go, go. But sometimes it's good to slow down a bit. And there you have it. Next game. That was dumb. Okay, on to the next game.
Rastakhan versus Tyrande!
Remember in the last episode what I said about Priest? It's either that the opponent doesn't know how to play the deck, or that they are very powerful and you're going to lose no matter what. And there's no in between. So that's what we're dealing with here. So the obvious choice would be to dual wield our auction house gavels, but that's not the case. Let's just go get rid of that. I don't want to keep 2 on hand. Why the heck not?
I see you've brought guests.
Like I said earlier, or at least what I was alluding to, mulliganing, how to mulligan this deck is keeping... I just cut myself off because I couldn't swing the gavel and talk at the same time.
It's all in your head.
But what I was saying is it's more important to keep some of these bigger cards in your deck than necessarily what you have in your hand, or at least from what I've noticed. So again, we're in the spot where we have 2 battle cry minions. Let's swing and see what happens again. Yes, we got lucky. We got lucky.
Job done.
Knocking him down as soon as possible. That's what we want. Let's see if we can get 3 in a row. We could get 3 in a row and bring him down to 4, play it next turn. Everything else is going to be super buff. Here we go. Like I said last time, hold your breath, cross your fingers. All right, somebody was not crossing their fingers. Like I actually get mad there. I'm like, all right, which one of you? All right, the time has come. We don't have From the Other Side in our hands, so we can't play that.
For a master tactician.
Let's get buff. And you know what? I don't want to swing right now. So here's a great example of why you want to keep. Thanks. Anyway, this is why you want to keep your. Like I was saying, this is why you want to keep your bigger minions in your deck so they can get the cost reduction as well as the stat boost. But here we are. And honestly, only 3 out of however many we have, that's not too bad. I'm going to play all these. You want to swing at him, get the barbarian down a bit, or the barbaric sorceress, excuse me, and whack that guy. Whack that guy. Whack that guy. Don't read into that. Yeah, think about what you're saying.
Rest easy, child. You are safe now.
I don't know if it's time for Glug just because we got nothing else to do. I would really like to try to get the From the Other Side combo off with him. Let's save that. So for now, I'm going to just play this. It's not going to do anything, but I just want to play it for some kind of wall there. And hit his face. Next turn, what do we do? I think we might Lieutenant, depending on what he plays. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Lieutenant it is.
You play with Kirk now.
That's all we're doing.
My belly.
Okay. I'm just like quietly accepting that, yeah. Okay. So, do we draw a card right now? Could be From the Other Side. Nah, let's just throw one of these out. I'm okay with doing that. And I'm saving the stat boosted one for later, hopefully for when we play From the Other Side, and in turn boost that. So there's a lot of moving parts here, but there is a plan. There's a plan. Okay. We could do that, draw some of our bigger minions, hopefully draw the Storm Pike because we haven't seen that yet and we know it's still in the deck. Actually, I'm not against that. Draw hero spell, draw. Okay. I don't think it's worth playing that right now. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play this first. Free Science. You know him, you love him. Ooh, and he's an 8/8 now, too. Love that. Get some health back. Things are looking up. We have 11 damage on board. Pretty cool. That thing's back. There's a piranha. Hello. Great.
I'm 7.
So this card will cancel out either a minion or a spell. I guarantee that he picked a minion to cancel out. But let's test that theory now with Farsight.
Predictable.
Why would you do that? Do you not know you're up against a big shaman? Fact? Yeah. That's a big card. 7 mana 20/20. Great. Do I hit the face? I don't know. I just want to preserve my wall of taunt minions here.
You feel nothing inside.
What? Why would you do that? Okay. Oh. Man, I'm dizzy after that turn. Ooh. Okay, we're starting to set up our combo. First, I'm going to play this. Hopefully swap this out. Then, at some point, we'll play the Glug. And then we'll play from the other side. And then buff the Glug. And hopefully win the game. Let's give it a try.
Muscle and the magic.
Only dropped him to 8. Whatever. Here's a totem. I guess it's still something. Oh well. Okay. Cool.
I'm undead, not dead.
Do you ever notice when things get kind of more tense during these cards and coffees, or in any game really, I just kind of zero in. I don't talk as much. I'm going to hit that. And yeah, I'm just going to take both of those cards for us.
I'll hex ya!
I'm undead, not dead.
Easy, child. You are safe.
I don't know if I love that play, but I'm just looking at the things that we have in our deck right now. Okay, I'm glad they used that instead of when we have these things out. Wait, we only have one more undead in our deck. Yeah. With the Big Shaman, it's all about card draw, and that drives me crazy. Okay, we could play some of our bigger cards and hope he doesn't take them out, but honestly, I want to try this combo of playing this card first and then playing our from the other side. I'm going to throw this thing out as
More bones to gnaw.
bait. I'm going to throw that thing out as bait and just go face, I believe. And I'm not going to attack that one because I want the stats of this for our Glug. I knew there was something like that. There had to have been something like that. So. Here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to throw that out. I'm going to throw one of these beefed up taunts. I'm going to do that again. I don't think you'll have another whirlpool. Even with silence, those stats aren't too bad. Oh, man. Wait. Okay, we have 18 in hand. I'm going to do very gently. I have 3 minions in hand, so I'm going to play this now. After we play it, we'll keep one of those on board. Just to get rid of them. Okay. Hit the face. Very gently now. Okay, everybody, remain calm. Lethal is on board. I'm sure they have some way to deal with that. Some kind of removal.
I'm undead, not dead.
My blood pressure is through the roof right now. Okay, I think we may have won. Very gently, do this. And do this. And do this. And win the game. Oh. Wow. That was so stressful. Oh my gosh. We did it. We did it though. Man. Dude. Big Shaman is so good. Wow. Well, okay. Well, man. Those were some intense games. I'm still like jazzed up from the Demon Hunter one of just very fast, fast opponent, fast deck. And then on top of that with a stressful priest, it was just, okay, too much coffee in this card. I got to get my ratio of coffee and cards worked out here. But No, anyway, that was awesome. Yeah, pretty solid episode, I'd say. But anyway, before I start rambling again, because I tend to do that at the end of these episodes, I just want to say thanks to everybody for watching. It's been a lot of fun putting these cards and coffees together. If you want to join me for the live recording, those are at 8:30 on Tuesday mornings, Eastern time. And what else do I want to say? Yeah, thanks for everybody for checking out the Storm Gaming Alliance YouTube channel. So far, it's been great. Has it been over a month yet? It may be a month or just shy of a month that we went live for that. So I really appreciate all the feedback, everybody watching and liking and subscribing. It's been really cool. It's been just, you know, like I said, cool. Just to put it simply. But yeah, make sure to check out the other videos on the channel. Zach's doing a Let's Play of Skyrim, vanilla Skyrim right now, The Adventures of Jacoby, and it is one of the most just relaxing and enjoyable Let's Plays I've watched in a while. And I know I might be a little biased to that, but seriously, it's great watching a vanilla Skyrim, and he's playing it on, it's the Xbox 360 version. So this is like vanilla. It's been a lot of fun to watch that as he's been progressing and just kind of, well, it's been nostalgic too, but yeah, it's a really cool series. So yeah, go check that out. See some other cards and coffees. I had a couple other Hearthstone videos up there, but there's a lot more to come. We have some other things in the works. We're recording a few right now. We're talking about, well, planning for a few more series in the future. So yeah, a lot of stuff in the works just overall. But anyway, thanks so much for watching this episode. Appreciate you liking and subscribing. And well, until next time. Underrated how much of a bop this is.